It's barely 10 a.m. and I'm already mad because I'm so sick of seeing this crap. This formulaic by the numbers. Hey, that worked for that person. Let me also do it too. I'm too hot. I don't want to. I'm too hot. And you've probably seen this content as well on your front page feed or whatever, because everyone copies each other now. I've been copied repeatedly, but everyone's being copied now. You get a bunch of brainless morons who see something else that someone interesting or more intelligent or more original has come up with, and they're like, oh, that worked. Look, they've got numbers. I'm now also going to do that. And today's day and age, you can definitely do that. These are the wrong headphones. What am I doing? You can just rip people off now. You can just steal content. And guess what? People defend it now. People defend content stealing. Where are my earphones? Because they just want to see more of the same shit. It's a reflection of what's happening in Hollywood and video games. It's like, let's not make anything new or decent or original or take a chance on anything. Let's just do the same over and over again because we know it sells. Well, guess what? Sony and Disney, it's not selling anymore. We're not paying for it. The fans are done. We're done with it. We're tired. But that's a whole other video. But the strategic preamble is finally about to come to an end. Strategic in the sense that I'm trying to maintain as much viewership as I possibly can for as long as I can, since we live in a day and age where people have itchy click fingers and there's an oversaturation of garbage out there that you can be watching instead if Jake does not get to the point fast enough. And the shite that I'm talking about is Gen Z wrote the script for my marketing, and it's being read out by some clueless Gen Xer, and it's like, he said skippity riz. How absolutely asinine. Maybe funny once, not even funny once, but at least it was original if it was done once. But the fact is, it's been done over and over again, and something that was barely funny, objectively barely funny, in the sense that to most people, it's not funny, but to some people, objectively, it might be barely funny. Now everybody's doing it. Everyone's doing the same marketing scheme. It's no longer a fun way to market your thing. Now it's just, look at this content I stole. So we're gonna react to some of this tired, repetitive garbage, and I'm gonna get mad at you about it, because quite frankly, I'm sick of seeing it. Someone needs to complain about it. How many times can we hear skippity riz read in the dry, clueless delivery of a Gen Xer before we all just go like, can we just stop this, please? Or has the entire younger generation really become clapping morons like, more! Social media and becoming a content creator, it's not like it used to be, okay? And I've said this before, especially on streams, because of TikTok, everyone can now become a viral hit sensation, and no one cares about the long game. No one cares about playing the long game, making this a career. People chase the shining light at the end of the tunnel, which is a viral hit. But as we all know, a viral hit means absolutely nothing. Just ask Ice Spice here, who's going to be yet another victim of the disposable artist culture we live in now. You had your time, get the hell back to Brooklyn or wherever the hell you're from. And in 30 years, you'll be like, I was famous once. Yeah, you got famous at the worst possible time, where we binge everything. We speed run everything. We exhaust everything because we're also starved for content. Oh wait, no, it's an oversaturated market. Everybody's famous now. So I'm just gonna go into Google here. Gen Z wrote my script. Would you look at this? When Gen Z write the script. When you ask your Gen Z coworker to write the marketing script. When you ask your Gen Z daughter to write the marketing script. Letting Gen Z write the marketing script. Gen Z writing my script. Gen Z employee wrote the script. Stop it! Surely you can see that it's already been done, and you want to do something else? Why do people want to do the thing that's already been done? Let's watch some of this crap, and let's see how repetitive it gets. Because Gen Z thinking they are the best, most entertaining thing to ever happen to humankind is finally, in the next couple of years, coming to an end. Because you need a reality check, Gen Z. You are not funny. You are not interesting. You are not innovators. You are professional complainers. You complain about things. You don't support anything. You just complain about shit.
See how I arrived to work on time? Very slay. I'm Kieran Cudahy, your favourite radio presenter's favourite radio presenter. News Talk Coffee hits different. See all these books on my desk? So Pat Kenny coded. Got my running order. Looks like a great show. The team have understood the assignment. See our News Talk branded picture wall? It's giving conversation. That counts. The newsroom is working hard today. No cap. Lying about a 5k on Insta? Wouldn't be me. This is the Prereq studio. It's giving vintage. See John Farley's new haircut? He's got that drip.
Kieran Cuddihy back with you tomorrow from 4 until 7 on The Hard Shoulder. Fear may have ate that outro. No crumbs. Skibbity. Listen to The Hard Shoulder. It's the goat.
Meh.
I now have a terminal disease. Gen Z, listen carefully. If you can be perfectly emulated, if you can be perfectly imitated by using the same catchphrases, then maybe your generation really is just a collection of cringeworthy catchphrases and nothing more. You're about to be replaced by Gen Alpha in about 3 or 4 years, maybe 5, if you're lucky. And you're about to feel absolutely irrelevant for the first time in your pathetic, whiny lives. And I can't wait. You're the first generation to grow up with social media. Into it. Unable to truly remember what it was like before that, because by the time it was 2005, you were 10, and you shouldn't have been on social media anyway, and that's the oldest Gen Zers, okay? I saw a tweet the other day complaining that millennials were responsible for making the Chewbacca mask girl famous. Motherfucker, you made the Hawk Tuah girl famous? Sit the fuck down. She was just a random drunk blonde chick who was interviewed on the street like everyone does these days, and she said, I spit on dick, and now she's famous. You are idiots! When you ask your Gen Z coworker to write the marketing script, let's watch this one.
Mercy's been on Memorial for 50 years.
No cap. See the
Oh, cap or no cap. That's how you perfectly emulate the Gen Z generation, because they've done literally nothing else. They've provided nothing else to the world except for the word cap, no cap, skibbity riz. It's giving slay, which isn't even yours. Millennials came up with slay. You just use it. Thanks for misappropriating it more shit. Seriously, it's like peering into your childhood room and watching some new child pick up toys as if they're brand new and be like, oh my god, has anyone seen these before? Meanwhile, us millennials and Gen Xers are looking through the window being like, yes, we have played with these toys before. But then we grow up and realize that they're not that fucking great, and we've all moved on to something else. Except you have a camera pointed at you. So you're like, look at these amazing things I found that the last kid left here. It's like, yes, we know. We used to play with these things. We've all done it. There's a video of a dude like, yo, have you seen the clothes at Walmart? Oh my god. Bro just discovered fashion.
Love Family Women's Center?
It's giving relaxation. It's giving birth.
Oh, it's giving. Look at that. A reoccurring phrase. It's almost as if Gen Zers are about as shallow as the vernacular.
Mercy's low intervention birthing suites. Very considerate.
Very mindful and very demure.
Slay. Our founder, Catherine McCauley, understood the assignment.
We stand. That is a sheep, but Mary is goated.
Oh look, more reoccurring phrases. If Gen Z based their entire generation on their appropriated vernacular, then I hate to break it to you, we've just exhausted your entire vocabulary in 2 videos.
This is the cafeteria.
Hold on, let them cook.
They are eating.
No crumbs. Slay.
Is your short king sick?
Don't have a mentee bee. Let the Mercy pediatricians help. Pray.
Anyone laugh? Anybody? Anybody find this funny?
Our bed and breakfast is 880 years old, no cap.
Oh, no cap.
It's giving relaxation.
It's giving.
Zen. Medieval dining room has so much riz.
Oh, riz.
Georgian panelled room understood the assignment.
Understood the assignment.
See how the Victorian windows let in a lot of light. Very considerate, very mindful.
Very adjective.
Very demure. Whether you
Oh, the
meet
word
your
demure.
father from a brat summer or a mentee bee, this is the place for you. Slay.
And then they end with the word slay again. Look, Gen Z, your generation did jack shit. You did jack shit. And in fact, Gen Z is responsible for being the target audience for some of the worst content ever made. Gen Z, you made Star Wars bad. You made Disney bad. By trying to appease to your sensitive sensibility, you have made everything that's been made for you terrible. Also, a lot of this language and vernacular has been appropriated from other fringe cultures. Slay, I wonder where that's from. Riz, I wonder where that's from. Do you know what millennials had back when we were teenagers in like 2004, 2005? Do you know what words we use? The same words as everybody else. Because as a culture, as a generation, we had far more to offer, far more to prove, and far more to provide as a generation to society, that we didn't need these words in order to create razzle-dazzle for our social media content, because there was no social media. We were teenagers before this dog shit happened. We didn't have entire phrases or entire sentence structures reconfigured for our sensibilities. We just spoke like everybody else and provided the world with skateboarding. Remember that? Tony Hawk's Pro Skater? Yeah, that was us. We didn't make it, but we played it. We made it famous. Letting Gen Z write the marketing script.
Hey, besties. Need to touch some grass after your brat girl's summer. Hever Castle understood the assignment. Pop off, Queen. My guy's Riz is fire.
Slay.
Slay! This and Yap hits different. Slay. 2 books of Anne Boleyn's. It's giving me life. Slay. Anne of Cleves, 8. She left no crumbs when she made the long gallery. Slay.
See how easily replicatable you are, Gen Z? Do you see this? You're such clowns that you are so easy to replicate. Oh, and look at these comments of these absolutely vapid morons just lapping it up. Pop off, actual queen. Yes, you did understand the assignment. Used unironically. I just need your marketing managers to know this has reached the target audience. What, idiots? Here's the thing. Gen Z aren't ever going to go to Hever Castle and Gardens to go learn about English history. You're not going to go. You only care that you're being represented somewhere. Historically, statistically speaking, considering the amount of things that have been canceled and that have lost money and that are failing currently, as long as you're being represented, you're happy. But you don't support any of these things. You don't. Things like Concord, things like The Acolyte, things like Rings of Power. These were made for you. And you're not watching or playing them. Why? You can't see past your own societally instilled narcissism to acknowledge the fact that the world will be the same without you. In fact, it'll be better. So have no trepidation in growing up, okay? The world will be just as shit, or maybe better. Gen Alpha might come in and rebel against the shite that was Gen Z and be like, yeah, we're not doing any of the it's giving shit. We're just gonna be normal human beings like every generation before us. Gen Z employee wrote the script. These are all different, by the way. Oh, look at this. My Gen Z employee wrote the script. Look at all these videos. Stop. Why is TikTok like this? Stop stealing content. It's not funny anymore. It was original at least, but then you saw, that's a good idea. I need to think of my own good idea. Said no Gen Z ever. You were just like, oh, that's a good idea, and it worked. Now I'm going to do it. This is why content creators don't fucking survive anymore, because you won't create anything original. You won't say something different or controversial. The end. Slay indeed. Slay alone. Pop off, queen. This is Slay. Very mindful, very demure. Letting our Gen Z colleague write our marketing scripts. Sarah understood the assignment. You are, Gen Z, a series of catchphrases and nothing else. Oh, and also the most annoying side of Twitter. Just out of interest, let's go to Google real quick. What does... Oh, look at that. What does demure mean? Because you're stupid.
We're not like other farms. Strawberry picking, very cutesy, very demure.
You're missing an aspect here. You can't just say the words. It's like learning another language. You can't just learn the words. You have to mimic the cadence, use the accent. That's how you really get across communication in another language. You can't just say these things in this way. I'm sure this is meant to be the comedic side of things, but you need the Gen Z delivery. You need the Gen Z, the TikTok cadence, the TikTok accent, while holding a laugh mic to your face like a moron. Have you noticed that your laugh mics have a clip on them? Because it's meant to clip onto your clothes? You don't need to be doing this.
We're not like other farms. Strawberry picking, very cutesy, very demure.
Strawberry picking, very cutesy, very demure. And then you also have to have like your viral content clickbait vernacular at the very beginning. You guys won't believe how big the strawberries are at my strawberry farm. Here are 5 reasons why you should buy strawberries from my place. You know that stupid accent they all do? This farmer was picking strawberries and you won't believe what happened next. Your generation can be so easily defined, and your lack of self-awareness and your complete lack of accountability because no other generation's big enough on social media to call you out, so you just operate unchecked, thinking you're hot shit. But you're just shit.
Hey besties, we're here at East Midlands Airport, the gateway to endless vibes. See how easy it is to get through our check-in hall. It's giving demure, it's giving mindful, it's giving cutesy. No need for a mentee bee when you and the girlies are going on that main character trip to Ibiza. Slay. Our airport is 60 years old next year. No cap. We're in our old era. You're going to stan our new security hall glow up. It's got so much rizz. Why would you take an L by travelling from another airport? That would be Delulu.
Yeah, this is gonna age well. This is gonna age well. Do you remember when marketing used to stay in your head forever? I think everyone can remember a TV advert that has stuck with them to this day. I know one. I love horses, best of all the animals. I love horses, they're my friends. Go compare! That's marketing. Timeless marketing. Because it's deeply irritating, and you can't ever forget it. This, however, crumbles immediately at each passing day. I, for one, cannot wait for Gen Z to grow the fuck up and realize that they made almost no impact at all, and that the rest of the adult world thought that they were the most irritating clowns to ever disgrace public areas. Look, millennials and Gen X's, when we were teenagers, yeah, we were cringe as well. The difference is, your cringe is being broadcast in the entire world, and instead of being like, objectively speaking, we are kind of being cringe as a generation. Maybe we should be the first generation to mature ahead of our time and make some real changes to the world. No, instead you double down and become even worse. Anyway, I'm done with this. I can't watch a single frame more of this tired, regurgitated shit. Stop being derivative, stop copying each other, make something new. You need to pull your heads out of your own ass because quite frankly, you've destroyed social media. This was a good thing. This was fun. This was cool. The only people who wanted to do this were the people who really wanted to do it because you had to learn a lot on how to do this. And through accessibility, you've ruined it all. Accessibility is not always a good thing. Because if everyone's special, no one is special. Having a little bit of exclusivity is fine. Having a corner of being professionally creative that normal people don't want to get into because they lack the passion, because you need passion to do it, to maintain it, to have the drive to do it. Removing all the roadblocks, giving TikTok to people so that everyone can be famous now and everyone can chase their viral bullshit means you get uninspired, derivative shit like this over and over again, clogging up the airways. Someone really funny and someone really great could have been the only person to come up with this content and they would now have a career. But instead, they've been drowned out by countless, talentless morons who just want to cash in on getting a viral hit once in their lives. I sincerely hope that TikTok dies real soon because this level of accessibility has made everyone think that they can do this when you really can't. And by your constant, unending failure attempts at doing it, you are clogging up the creative space for someone who should be succeeding. Hell, man, I dread to think about the amount of incredibly talented, original, focused, passionate individuals who've probably come up with something really unique, something really funny, that was immediately stolen by these Gen Z dumbasses chasing a dream that they're never going to achieve because the only thing they can focus on is stealing other people's content to get a singular hit viral video, which means nothing. It means nothing without the drive or the professional business sense to maintain it. The amount of smart, creative, intelligent, original people who have been buried by people who immediately stole their idea and made it not cool or not fun because they're nowhere near as talented as the originator. I dread to think about the amount of people that we could have had occupying the space where these clowns operate instead. God damn it. I've been Jake Monroe and I had a great day today because I made it a great day. And I'll see all of you maybe in another video, who knows. But I'll see you on the streams. Follow the streams. Bye, everyone.